In this video, I will talk about building muscles in old age and the role of proteins and amino acids to enhance the process. As always, I recommend you to download the full presentation from the link in the description as PDF file, and then you can get to the sources of information and make your own research, because my opinion is very much different from official opinion of so-called established science and medical professionals. So I rely on scientific publications and my own experience to get the best results for myself. Will it work for you or not? I don't know. It's all people are different, but I hope it will help you to develop your own protocol for muscle building. Okay, let's go. As people age, reduced stomach acidity can affect protein digestion, contributing to sarcopenia. The recommended protein intake for adults is typically 0.8 grams per kilo of body weight per day, recommended again, but recent research suggests that older adults may need about 2 grams of dry protein per kilogram to maintain muscle health. The type of protein is crucial, with whey or beef proteins being more effective than soy. Leucine and isoleucine and branch-chain amino acids play a key role in regulating muscle protein turnover, and foods rich in leucine like meat, fish, dairy, and eggs are beneficial to prevent the sarcopenia. Combining HMB, this is available as supplement. Arginine and lysine supplements has shown 70% improvement in whole body protein synthesis. So I will talk about this later. A mix of high quality whey protein, vitamin D and E supplements help to preserve muscle mass in older adults. Increasing leucine levels can enhance muscle protein synthesis, making it a common addition to whey protein supplements for athletes. Okay, let's go. As people get older, the ability to digest proteins can be affected, mainly due to a decrease in the acidity of stomach juice. This difficulty in protein digestion contributes to sarcopenia. To combat this, it is crucial for older adults to make sure that they are getting enough protein in their diet and they can digest it. It is very important because many elderly people cannot digest protein and from meat, for example. So the recommended amount of protein for adults is usually set of 0.8 gram per kilo of body weight. This is official recommendation. However, recent findings suggest that this may not be enough for older adults to maintain their muscle health. Instead, older individuals might need about 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day. So you can read this publication, you can see that it is indeed, the older we are getting, the more protein we need, but also we have to digest the protein. We have to be very careful about what kind of protein we eat. Not only is the quantity of protein important, but also the type of protein matters. Some proteins, like those found in whey and beef, have been shown to be more effective in promoting muscle health compared to soy protein. So you can read publications. Again, I am very opposite to the opinion that we have to use plant sources for protein and energy. I don't eat any fruits, any vegetables, only spices to prepare meat and dairy products. Older adults might need to consume higher quantities of better quality protein to stimulate muscle protein synthesis and prevent muscle loss. So again, leucine and isoleucine are branch-chain essential amino acids that play a key role in regulating muscle protein turnover. A favorite of both bodybuilders and pro athletes alike, leucine is revered for its incredible ability to boost muscle mass and improve athletic performance. Proteins that are rich in leucine and its metabolite beta-hydroxy beta-methyl butyrate, it is HMB, a very known and very popular supplement, along with the amino acids arginine and lysine, are thought to be especially beneficial in preventing sarcopenia. Foods rich in leucine include meat and poultry, fish, dairy products, and eggs, especially egg whites, which are good sources of leucine. So you see that there was publication, this 53, and the impact of these ingredients, HMB, arginine, and lysine, is quite remarkable. And my personal experience also shows that HMB and arginine is absolutely fantastic results. So I mean, good results. In an experiment, a group of individuals received a daily combination of 2 grams of HMB, 5 grams, okay, also evaluated, up to 5 grams, no problem. 5 grams of arginine. Arginine is, yeah, it's some people use up to 10 grams a day before bedtime, but okay, it's maybe expensive. 1-2 grams at least of arginine is would be recommended. And 1.5 gram of lysine for 12 weeks. And they showed 17% improvement in whole body protein synthesis compared to the placebo group. It is for elderly women. Additionally, a mix of high-quality whey protein, vitamin D, and E supplements have been found to help preserve muscle mass, strength, and overall quality of life in older adults with sarcopenia in age 60 to 85 years. Yes, okay. Vitamin D you can get from to expose your skin to sunlight, so it is not necessary to use it as supplement if you're outdoors for a few hours and get direct exposition to sunlight. Vitamin E, yes, vitamin E can be used in some as supplement also. Increasing leucine level can compensate for suboptimal dose of whey protein for optimal protein synthesis. Athletes often use leucine supplements mixed with whey protein to enhance muscle mass, as it effectively triggers muscle protein synthesis. Okay, there is some yet individual. It is for all the adults, maybe HMB works better than leucine because it's again, it depends. But I didn't try leucine. I tried food which is rich in leucine, but not a supplement. HMB works good. Whey protein also very much recommended. So it is a very good combination, and you see that in comparison with whey protein and combination whey protein HMB, this and whey protein with leucine, little bit more. But again, it depends on, pardon. It depends on the age of the individuals. Also, it may be for you. For me, HMB works better. You can find on my YouTube channel and all the video. You can click and get video presentation related to sarcopenia and building muscles in old age. Normal. I mean, no, it's always. I mean, what is presented in that time 2 years ago, it is almost all not changed. Only. I can add my personal experience. So it appears that the supplementation with L-arginine and HMB after exercise, like 2-3 grams of HMB and 1-2 gram of arginine is very, very helpful, because it is improves blood flow and also keeps your preserve your muscles from destruction, from decomposing after the stress from resistant exercise. So it works well for me. I tried. I was going to gym, and with resistant exercises I used HMB, and it was working much better than growth hormone. Growth hormone didn't give me any improvement, despite it was much more expensive than HMB and L-arginine. L-arginine, this combination is perfect. Yeah, I mean, for me, perfect. It is interesting that red meat and egg consumption in the amount 2 grams or more of dry protein per kilo of my weight was not as good for muscle growth as following the diet with more dairy products. Again, it is my personal. Maybe I don't digest well the red meat, and eggs supposed to be easy to digest, but red meat, I was eating more than 1 kilo of meat a day, and I didn't see large improvement. So I went, my muscles were growing, but it went to plateau and didn't go more, despite I was using this progressive overload. It didn't help. So, but when I changed to use more dairy products, it suddenly went up, and suddenly I have very good results. Okay, so let's go. As I mentioned already, so for younger athletes to grow muscles, it is better to do endurance exercise before resistance exercise. But when I did so, it is wrong, because again, I was explaining it, because endurance exercise create inflammation and actually reduce blood flow in muscles. But if you do it in opposite direction, and especially if you do not the resistance exercise, but you do sprint interval training, so short time, so it gives some information, but it works much better for me, and I believe maybe for other people in old age, that to grow muscles with sprint interval training after and before. So you use continuous training and then combine it with sprint interval training. It is very helpful for me. In adults, the most reproducible pulse of growth hormone secretion occurs shortly after the onset of sleep. This well-known effect, I was talking in my previous videos about this, that the growth muscles is supposed to go during the night, not during the day. So it is, again, no need to eat 3 times a day or maybe more. Some people eat more than three times a day, and it's crazy. It doesn't work for me, and doesn't work, I believe it doesn't work for many other older people. This release is crucial for the growth of muscles. Yeah, so you have to, during the night, during the sleep, you have a release of growth hormone, and what else you need? You need flow of blood to supply the nutrients, and you need nutrients. So then you just think what you have to do. So duration of sleep, 8 hours, and waking up about 5 o'clock, so before the dawn, are important for me too, because again, it's again your body is adjusted, has to be adjusted to have natural sleep. So after sunset, not long after sunset, you go sleep, and before the sunrise, you get up, and then it is the best for release of growth hormone. So okay, for me, and because of this release of growth hormone, it is better for me to eat foods high in protein once a day during anabolic windows. It is within the 15 to 60 minutes after exercise. Yes, I come from exercise, I eat some portion of meat, and then it is about 3-4 hours before bedtime. But actually, the optimal time for muscle buildup may last about 4 to 6 hours after the meal. So it is, if I eat proteins, I mean if I eat meat, it can be digested slowly, and then I just an hour before bedtime I take a portion of concentrated milk, which is no sugar, only raw milk powder with water. And then it is why I do it, because milk powder is easy to digest, and it hence the protein synthesis during the sleep. So I am getting exactly to the best window of the hormone release. So let's go here at this slide. You see that growth hormone is released about 1 hour, starts about 1 hour, and it is lasting only 1 hour. So it is, you go to sleep 1-2 hours after the sleep, the growth hormone release is the maximum. And if you will eat like a little bit before, 1 hour before the sleep, then the digestion and you will get this amino acids and as nutrients for your muscles the best. Also, there is some feature that for young people, they can eat during the day, and they can grow muscles during the day, but it is not so for adults. In adults, if you eat, your blood flow go to your stomach and to your guts, and then you have no blood flow to muscles. Also, actually, and you also blood not go to your brain, so you are sleepy. So it is not good idea to eat during the day for elderly people. So I believe that again that I am doing well in this sense. So I take meat, which is more difficult to digest and it takes time to digest. But then just 1 hour or before sleep, I take this more easily digested milk powder, or you can combine it with amino acids. Then it gets the best supply of the nutrients to muscles. Also, yeah, normally I drink a lot of water because it's hot here. And so what happens, I wake up at night normally once about after 4 hours of sleep. And normally if I go sleep 9 o'clock afternoon, then at 1 o'clock I wake up and go to toilet. But it is not that I need it, but I already accustomed to wake up and at night, and so I go. I can sleep, but I just wake up and I take a mix of lysine, taurine, and HMB, NAC, vitamin C, and vitamin B5. Then it helps. You can watch my video presentation and about this. That it is very helpful. Why? Because it improves sleep and also it reduces oxidative stress. So then it is very helpful for growth of muscles also. Okay, so you see that if you don't, if you have delayed sleep, you see that virtually people not have growth hormone release. It is very slow, very weak, and it just don't go. So to sleep well and to go sleeping not very late, it is very important for release of growth hormone. And you see that again, you have cortisol release at morning. So at morning after 7-8 hours of sleep. Then again, if you take glycine, what I take glycine, then with glycine it is the release of cortisol a little bit reduced, and then it is better because cortisol destroys your muscles. So and increase concentration of glucose a little bit. Here we don't see the glucose changes during the sleep. Yep, okay, so insulin also don't change because you don't consume during the night any high carbohydrates. Okay, this is how it works. You can go to the publications and see this in more details, the proposals. But again, it is, my opinion, very important in older age to shift from consumption of red meat. Especially don't even try to use plant-based proteins like soybean protein or pea protein. It is absolutely useless. It's very difficult to digest, very difficult to split in your stomach to amino acids. Instead, again, even for me, I discovered that even red meat, I'm supposed to be healthy, but even red meat probably is not digested well, or maybe the red meat is not rich in this leucine and other lysine and leucine. So better to use dairy products. I shifted in my diet to combination of eggs, red meat, and dairy products, and I see much better results. But again, please mind that, as I told before, the blood flow is very important, and you have to invest a lot of time and a lot of efforts to improve elasticity of blood vessels and to improve blood flow. When your blood vessels will get elastic, it takes time. It takes years actually to recover, to rejuvenate your cardiovascular system. But then you will see result. Your muscles start to grow the same like in younger age. So that's all. Okay, so take a wonderful day. Ciao, ciao.